Let's return to one of our top stories now. The Constitutional Court has ruled that Communications Minister Khumbudzo Ntshavheni acted unlawfully. This relates, of course, to the analogue switch-off date and the deadline for people to register for set-top boxes. Justice Nonkosi Mhlantla says the minister should have given notice of the planned switch-off to industry stakeholders in order to allow them to discuss their views. Mike Aldridge from Cape Town TV joins me now for reaction. Mike, I would assume that you are welcoming this decision or this ruling by the Constitutional Court. It's to make sure that we're able to still continue, giving especially the poor access to information.
Yes, indeed. No, we are very happy about it. The ruling really highlights that there is something of a leadership vacuum at the political level in terms of free-to-air TV. And the one thing that the court really highlighted was that the minister did not conduct a proper consultation process in arriving at this at the date for the analogue switch-off. And that is unfortunately very true. We as a community TV station directly requested to the minister to participate in this decision-making process, and she just completely ignored us. So the entire third tier of broadcasting in South Africa, that being the community tier, has been left out of this process. So we're very happy that the court has now insisted that the minister conduct this process in a lawful and reasonable manner, and that she actually consults with all of the stakeholders involved. And I just want to emphasize that must include the community TV sector. Because we are directly affected by this decision.
And in fact,
for us to lose our audience is not a good thing.
In fact, I was going to ask you, what this means particularly for community TV, because, you rely, especially particularly on audiences in your community. And if they had to get set-top boxes, etc., it would cost them more money. And I think maybe a lot of them would opt to just listen to the radio instead.
Yes. It's great that government is taking some steps to provide free set-top boxes for poorer sectors of the population. But the fact is, it's just not enough to secure a free-to-air audience for the free-to-air broadcasters. And what it means is that millions of people will not have access to TV if this analog switch-off had gone ahead when it was planned for at the end of this month. And, it's important to note that it is not just the very, very poor people who are affected. It's also the working poor. So the free set-top boxes are made available to households with a household income of under 3,500 Rand per month. But what about those households who have a household income of 4,000 Rand per month? They can't just go out and buy a new digital television set for 4,500 Rand, which is the sort of minimum price one can get it for. And then the set-top boxes are simply not available in the market. The major retailers do not stock them because there hasn't been a demand. Government hasn't managed to drive a demand for these devices over all of these years that digital broadcasting has been in place in South Africa. And so we are very concerned that many people who don't qualify for the free boxes are going to be going out and looking for other alternative set-top boxes, and they won't find them, particularly when they live in remote rural areas outside of the major metros, or they don't have access to the internet to order one online, and they don't have the money to buy a new TV set. So we can't say that now this is the end. government's going to provide these free set-top boxes and that's it. No, we must continue pressuring government to do as they have promised and to see more set-top boxes manufactured locally in South Africa, so that those people who do not qualify for the free boxes can still go out and buy, a set-top box at a reasonable price. So that's what we are wanting now.
So obviously the digital migration process is obviously unavoidable, but I guess the industry just wanted government to at least get their buy-in in terms of solutions to make sure that we move there seamlessly without leaving other people out.
Absolutely. No, I mean, all of us broadcasters understand the need for the digital migration and for frequency to be freed up for communications purposes, cell phone companies to hopefully lower their data costs.
Exactly.
But we simply want to see this done in a reasonable and responsible manner, and that has not been forthcoming from this minister. Her whole attitude has been very confrontational. She's bullied the SABC. She has divided the free-to-air broadcasters, where we should actually be working together to promote this digital platform. And with the upshot that people's only some realistic solution right now, if they want to get digital TV, and they can't afford a new TV set, is to go onto a paid platform like DSTV or OpenView. And that's not good for free-to-air television.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. And those who'd want to have businesses in that area. Thank you very much for speaking to us. That was Mike Aldridge from Cape Town TV reacting to that Constitutional Court judgment earlier today on Minister Ntshavheni's decision that she had made to actually move us into that process much quicker than she was supposed to. Now, when